I feel like I should grab a earbud or something. How's that the wrong password? That's the right password. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab Twitch moderator chat. So at least I can see it over here. And we're going to light stuff on fire. Can't tell what the sky is wanting to do, whether or not it's wanting to dump buckets or chill out and be cool. It keeps switching. Like while I was mowing, I started getting sprinkled on, and then it stopped. And then the sun came out, and now the wind's blowing hard, and it's overcast again, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm also double checking to make sure I've got the microphone in the right place. And if not, I might see if I can grab whatever I need to grab and make a change. So there might be a little bit of an echo is what I'm saying. There we go. That's all loaded up. Okay, let's grab this. Well, the camera angle is completely different from here. Here, my head's cut off at like my nose. Alright, do I have sound? I should be drowning in sound. Let's unmute that. Might get a little bit of feedback here. Well, the camera angle is completely different from here. Here, my head's cut off at like my nose. Alright, so now I tap this and find out if this is the microphone. Do I have sound? Should be drowning in sound. Let's unmute that. Might get a little bit of feedback here. Well, the camera angle is completely different from here. Here, my head's cut off like my nose. Alright, so now I tap this and find out if this is the microphone. That is the microphone. Okay, I want the microphone here in my head. Should be drowning in sound. Do I have the ability to change microphones? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I can mute it or hide it. Alright, and I'm just going to turn that down now. Okay. There really aren't any other options other than end or flip camera, is there? Huh. Alright. Well, let's go make fire. Where's my lighter? Could use the creme brulee torch. That makes fire good. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna want the stand for that. Holy crap, I do go outside. Hey, what's up, Kiba? How you doing? That is not visible from that angle, is it? Oh, there's the top of the chimney. You're a good boy. Here. Nope, okay. I'm gonna make fire then. this gets up and making chimney smoke. There we go. And invisible in their natural habitat by grilling. Something like that. Something like that. Good boy. No? Ready? Go. Apologize if the wind is getting in the mic or whatnot. Alright, so we'll grab this. Flip camera real quick. Hey, bud. Go get it. And that's my girl buddy right there. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Got it. Ready? Go get it. All right. So to start off with the coals and stuff, we've got lump charcoal of acacia wood. Burns a little bit hotter. You just heard a big beep? Oh. Well, that would be the blood sugar being persnickety. Do I have... I think I've got fire in there. I can kind of see tiny flames of fire. Might need to add a little more paper into it. Now there's some flames in there. Alright. Little sneak. Yeah, I know. It's different charcoal. It's different wood we're going to be using today. So I've got a little bit of a house to remake. Getting everything set up. I got some tables to throw down for stuff. I've got meat to wrap up and smoke because that's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna set this right there. What the heck? Oh. It says spam risk. Do I really want to answer that or not? No. Those tend to be the hello. This is Injury Help Desk calling about your current blah 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 blah. Never filled out an application, never filled out a thing, never filled out anything. I have no idea what you guys are even calling me about. Alright, so that's doing its thing. Let's go ahead and get this lovely little lamb shank unwrapped. Flip camera angles. And hopefully that will show that. Shows a nice funnel on top of some lemonade, doesn't it? Hey, what up, Drac? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I can smell the charcoal getting warmer. It's fantastic. Man, this isn't the first time I've shown off my kitchen. I've shown it off before. There's even a couple of cooking things that I've done in the past over on YouTube, like making super chocolate death muffins. Alright, so we said double wrap that. After we take off all the plastic wrap. So this has been marinating since yesterday in its goodness. And I just used the plastic wrap that was already around it, so. Because I found out yesterday I don't have any plastic wrap. You guys can hear okay, right? So I know the microphone is based off of the camera, not off of my headset. Back right leg of lamb. Fantastic. Fantastic. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this. This is mine. I'm going to drink that. We're going to move the Nutella out of the way. My girls love Nutella. Chocolate peanut butter. What's not to like about it? I mean, of course, unless your blood doesn't like peanut butter. And it makes you sick at your stomach. Also, kind of almost hospitalizing. Okay, I'm good. I'm really glad most of that stayed on there. Yeah. That is rosemary, thyme, garlic powder, and a little bit of mint julep. A little bit of plastic left on it. Let's go ahead and double check and make sure there's no plastic left on there. Anything else that shouldn't be. So yesterday I trimmed off some of the excess fat, left some of it on so it could marbleize in and melt in and be all tasty and whatnot. Alright. So now let's go ahead and wrap this puppy up. The grill is not up to temp just yet. The grill hasn't even started. Because we just now made fire. Plastic does not taste good when grilled. You know what? I'm going to take your word for that. I will take your word for that. I have not tried grilled plastic. I have done grilled Cheetos, though. And grilled apples. Oh, grilled apples are so good. Grilled apples are so tasty. Bald, beardy guy made fire, you know. Bald beardies make the best fire. Okay, so that leaves just the tiniest bit of bone out there. Baked tomatoes. I've not done baked tomatoes. I've not tried baked tomatoes. And as much as I enjoy pizza, I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, really. So, that may be why I haven't tried it. Ooh, that is some nice smoke out there coming off the chimney. Pick up the camera, see if I can't whirl that around out there to where you guys can see it. Yeah, that's some nice smoke coming off there. All right. So then, while we wait for that, and I get a very unflattering angle straight up the nose. Did I trim my nose hair today? Did I? You need 2 minutes? Okay. You know, I guarantee you there's a website for people out there that just like looking up people's noses. There's a website for everything, though. It's not one I'm familiar with, so... Can I say without 100% certainty that there is a website for people that like to look at people's noses? No. I cannot. But... I would almost bet that there is. There seems to be a website for just about everything. Alright. So, now the question is, do I want to grab some steaks to throw in here with it so we can have some steak as well that's already cooked up? No, I don't want to do that. So, my plan here is to do a double dump and get it on by at least 11:30, which is about in an hour here. So it'll take about 30 minutes for the grill to get up to temperature. On top of that, probably another 20 minutes for each charcoal, for each chimney dump to warm up. That was loud in my ear. I probably should have something to eat real quick. If my blood sugar is low. What is my blood sugar at real quick? Blood says beeping levels. Let me grab a ramekin. I had thought about smoking some asparagus to go with this, but that's going to be like much closer to time. Asparagus doesn't need to start anywhere near now. Especially if my plan is to eat by 6. Like I can put the asparagus on at like 5:30 because that stuff goes quick. But just some greens to go on the side of it. Blueberries and nuts. Nuts and berries. As I spill some of them out. And what do you think of that pecan, bud? Did you like that? Was it worth it? It's kind of like ice, just crunchy? Okay. Let's head back outside. Uh-oh. Ooh, no, it's got plenty of warmth coming off of it. Yeah, okay. I was a little worried when I didn't see fire, but I don't know if you can see it, but you've got the heat waves coming up off of it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. The grass behind it is waving just a little bit. Like the grass back here is waving a little bit. It's fresh cut grass. I just got done mowing. So how's your guys' day going? You can see heat waves in the air? Awesome. Flip the camera back over. Well, that's just going to be the top of my head. There is not really a good angle here, is there? Dang it. Am I going to have to go back inside? I think I'm going to have to go back inside. I just got to stay close to the fire. When it comes time to it, what does this angle get me? It's not a bad angle. It's not terrible. Leaving it on the grill shelf. Open up the smoke hatches and everything. So one thing that I've done, not necessarily modified, but in my hot box over here, I've taken one of the grill slots that they leave for this little side area. Normally you take them out, but that entire area filled with charcoal and wood is a huge amount of resources that you really don't need, especially if you're doing just a real easy smoke. So one of the things that I've done is I will take these grill slates, and depending upon how big or how much heat I need, like that there, and just keeping everything in the V keeps all the heat really nice and tight in there. If I need a big fire, because I'm doing like a turkey and a ham and some vegetables on the sides in the big area, which I don't need this today. If I'm doing all of that in like the big area, then yeah, I'll use like the entire hot box over there. But I think with this, I should just need the 2 slats there, and that should be good. And you're still going? Ooh, there's some nice coals down in there, you can see. If this was grounded, I'd be having the sizzling condition. I keep popping back in and out of grounded. Double checking to make sure it's got nothing new that's really come up. And since the termite edition, Into the Woods, nothing new yet. Nothing new there yet. There we go. Wow, I am terrible. So I've got to turn this area, bring in a couple tables, move some couches, a vacuum. That's part of the transformation process. I did look into a way this morning at like 2 a.m. when I sent out the Discord message of, hey, what do you guys think? Should we try a smoking stream? I'm trying to find a way to use my computer to still do the live stream, but use the phone as the camera back and forth. The solution I came up with was something called mini cams. Didn't really like it all that much. I'm going to boot up No Man's Sky for the first time in forever. I still have not played No Man's Sky. From what I understand, it's like Astroneer, but bigger and more empty. Like, more expansive. There's more worlds than Astroneer. But there's less story, and the planets are more empty. Good. I always like it when the games finally actually reach what they say they were going to do. So did No Man's Sky release as a beta and then just continue to add stuff to it? Or do they just go ahead and say, hey, this is the full release. Oh, we messed up. Let's put some patches in. I forget how that went down with No Man's Sky, because there's like any kind of hate that you get on the internet. Give it like 3 months and it all goes away. Everyone forgets about it and moves on to the next thing that they'll hate on. I haven't played it in years, probably because it was... Okay, I can't see what that says. Can I make that go away? Can I get the chat bigger on here? This is our full release. We messed it up. Let's put... And all it says LO. Okay, there's got to be a way for me to get more chat on screen. Hide chat, show chat. Ah, there we go. Now I got it. You haven't played in 3 years. Oh, 3 years because it was so empty. This is a full release. We messed up. Let's put in lots of patches. Yeah. It works for World of Warcraft. They're an MMO. You know they're going to be patching stuff in. And I mean, that's just where we are in games nowadays, is patches come out. Patches happen in order to add content, remove content, do occasional holiday content. And I'm thinking specifically of Animal Crossing right now. Oh yeah. You play an MMO and you know you are playing a beta. Because they're going to be constantly fixing things. It's almost like mobile games. Yeah, this is a full release. Then why are you still patching in and out things? I forgot to check and see what my battery was before we started. I will go until my battery decides I can't go no more. Which hopefully the Twitch thing doesn't take nearly as much power. That's why Warframe stays in beta, so they can fix stuff fast. Yeah, I can see that. And I will say, to the Warframe devs' credit, they fix stuff absurdly quickly. Like, things go up, the player base is up in arms about something, and usually the devs are like, okay, let's fix it. Case in point, when Kubros were a thing. And you could basically just pull the slot machine. You just keep feeding it platinum, their premium currency, and just keep pulling the slot machine lever until you got the combination of genetics that you wanted. Save those, you could sell those off for platinum, and then just keep pulling that genetic lottery on a slot machine. They patched that out within a couple days. They're like, people are just blowing way too much money. Fix that now. Which, I mean, that's cool. I like that. If a game ever gets officially released, they have to do more hoops. I believe that's what the problem with Ark and the Switch was. Because Ark, a game that is never, ever going to be in beta, despite what they say. Or never, ever going to be out of alpha, despite what they say. I'm sorry. They did a full release version on the Switch. Well, it's full release. That's your game now. You did a 1.0, and your game is still buggy as all get. As buggy as anything. And I remember hearing, and that was years ago that they did that. Because it was almost launch title, if I remember correctly. It was like almost launch title level of how early that was on the Switch. But they did something yesterday. They're doing a re-release definitive edition of Ark for it. Dude, the laundry list of crap that is wrong in Ark is gigantic. And I don't just mean mechanics. I get that. Mechanics are fun. Just got the... Oh, wait. Hold on. I can't read that one. That was a... I started reading out a message from Monk, and I was like, I can't read that. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, what up, Lag? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna go check on the chimney and see if it's got all the smoke and stuff ready. If it's ready for the first dump into the hot box. Do I have coals? Ooh. See a nice little amount of white on them. Touch the metal. Burn my flesh. Then give this a little shake. I think we could dump that. Well, hi! How's your Warframe farming going? That there. Hot box dump number 1. All of that goes in there. Throw that down. Grab a couple more papers. I need to grab one of my tongs so I can grab some of those coals that missed. Hi, buddy. You hadn't played since what you said on happened yesterday? Aww. So is it just the missions that are bugging out? Or is it the player base not knowing exactly what the crap they're doing? Because, I mean, I can see that one going either way. Missions bugging? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I need one more dump of coals. Well, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense with the fact that their numbers are way down. Like, WoW's numbers are abysmally low. Their player base is practically non-existent right now. So, throwing it on Game Pass, if you're already paying for Microsoft service and Microsoft now owns your company and you're already paying for their monthly subscription thing, putting it on there just adds more people into your service. It's like Prime Gaming and Warframe. Warframe does stuff with Amazon Prime and Twitch a lot. Overwatch does stuff with Amazon and Twitch a lot. Like, I got 2 legendary loot boxes yesterday just from Amazon Prime. There we go. Maybe put WoW on Steam? That's not going to happen. They had that chance. That's not going to happen. Alright, there we go. WoW's player base is about 1% of what it used to be. Should point out you have the stuff processing ores for over 6 hours. Whoa! 6 hours of ore processing? That's intense. That is intense. I think other than frames, I've never really had anything go that long before. Like, I may have had frames go for 24 hours. Well, see, that's the nice thing is, I also use the Warframe Companion app when I do stuff like that. And you can claim and do all that stuff from inside the app. Yeah, Minecraft. Oh. Wait, are you Minecrafting? Yeah, Minecraft is a totally different story. Unless you're running the server. Yeah, no. Falling. Yeah, unless you're doing a constant on server, that is a totally different story. Oh, I guess I missed the point where it was Minecraft. I thought we were still on Warframe. Blueberries are awesome. Ooh, what's the new melee weapon? Like, I bounce in and out of Warframe. I'll play it, and I'll play it hard for like a week, and then I stop. Because I'm at that point where I can do mid-level missions, no problem. I can go farm out... I think I tried to farm out Corpus Sisters. And that one absolutely wrecked me. But I can farm out Liches like nothing. So there was a couple of Corpus weapons that I was going to go try and get. Oh, yeah, no. And it's always like an absurdly low chance, too. It's always like an absurdly low chance. Yeah, the Corpus weapons are really nice, which is why I wanted to try to pick some of those up. Really? This one's not one of those like, oh yeah, you've got a 1/8% of a chance in order to pick up the drop you're wanting. Oh, is it one of those that you have to go to like the C rotation in order to get it? It's like you gotta fight through A, then B, then A again, then the C tier. So you gotta basically go through like 4 waves. A, B, A, C. Yeah, you gotta go through 4 tiers in order to get the chance of the weapon. C rotation is 9 rounds. Jeez. Well, I think my Octavia might be able to help with that. She's able to do quite a bit of the steel path stuff. And it's just Octavia, so basically I throw out my drums, I go cloak, and let the drums kill everything else. 9 rounds takes an hour? That's like raid level nonsense. Jeez. At least it's not like a 2% chance on a 1-hour run. Sorry, I just had a thought run through my head with the lamb shank I'll be grilling. Should we... I say we... Should I use my injector to... No, I just shouldn't inject butter directly into the lamb meat. That's not going to do anything. You know, I'm just going to smoke it the way it is. That's it. We're just going to smoke it the way it is. You know, I'm sure with the Warframe community, they will find a way. They will find some broken frame in order to speed it up. I guarantee it. They will find some way to make it go faster. The community is on it. They will get there, bud. You've found a frame to do it slightly faster. I do need to hop back into Warframe one time. Mag kills the new bosses fast. Now, is that Mag or is that Mag Prime? Because I've got a Mag. I do not have a Mag Prime. But you've also got a ton of extra mods and stuff that I don't have. My mod collection is terrible. Do I have Lord of the Rings online? Because if I do, you recommend logging in to get a lot of free stuff. I stopped playing Lotro shortly after the Turbine merger. Later, bud. Have a good rest of your day, Lag. Yeah, I stopped playing Lotro shortly after the Turbine merger because everything at that point became, hey, buy our premium currency in order to do anything. You want to go questing in this area? Gotta have the currency for it. They basically Wizards 101'd Lord of the Rings. And I love Lord of the Rings because of the music system. I love Lord of the Rings because of the player housing system. They're both awesome things. The other big thing that made me stop playing Lord of the Rings online was everything you do doesn't matter. You are literally a background of a background character. Yeah, you look over there, oh look, it's Samwise and Frodo. Good job, guys. Hey, tell you what, we're going to clear this area out so you don't have to worry about having to deal with any of these orcs over here. Oh. And we get to see your passing shadows. Bye. See, WoW originally, which is what I think a lot of people are thinking Dragonflight's going to be, WoW was originally a story about you, the character. And your story, and your events, and everything that you're doing in order to advance and save the planet. Lich King had a few things in it, but Lich King still felt very much about the player. But about the time that you start getting the Legion weapons and all that stuff and everything, and it's now champion. Specifically, one person. All the other people with you, they're your backup crew. The other 4 people in the raid, the other 20, 30 people in the raid, they're your backup crew. You are the only one that matters. And now your weapon solely was drained in order to seal off the wounds, and now we go to play with Inca-infused dinosaurs. And no one remembers anything about that. But yeah, so, no, WoW originally was more about you, the character, and your personal story through the world, which I like. So one of the nice things about Warframe, yeah, you're teamed up with other people, but it's a story about you and your character. The Hearthstone version of Blizzard story, I've played Hearthstone so little. I did a bit of it on my tablet for a while. But, like, I never got into the story of it because essentially it's the story of, it's WoW. Essentially, it's just WoW. I didn't know they really did anything else. I thought they just took characters, they cherry-picked characters or spells out of WoW and like, yep, there you go. Have fun. This is what they're doing in their off time. To me, WoW is essentially 5Ds. It's World of Warcraft on motorbikes. Yeah, there you go. Warcraft on motorbikes. Which, I mean, is a shame, because if you take the whole stupid concept of card games on motorbikes out of 5Ds, it's actually got a really good story to it. A fusion of tradition and future trying to meet together somewhere. Oh, WoW does have motorcycles. You are 100% correct. I was able to build them as my old mechanic. My old Tauren mechanic. I sat down and did all the farming for that. Okay, that's got fire coming through it. Hotbox is getting up there. The inside temperature of the grill is already at 200. And that's just from the first dump. So, now comes the big question. Do I start with apple or do I start with hickory? And I think I'm gonna start with hickory. To start getting that good smoke flavor going. So, Classic WoW just announced, and I mean, originally they said, here's the deal, we're not going to go anywhere past vanilla. And then a lot of people are like, ah, bring out Burning Crusade, we like Burning Crusade too. And they're like, okay, so we'll go Burning Crusade. That's it. We're not going any further than Burning Crusade. You get the first one and the first expansion pack, and that's it. No, give us Rise of the Lich King! And they're like, okay, so we'll do Rise of the Lich King. I say they need to stop there. Wrath was when WoW was at its peak. And I believe we can all agree to that. And that right there is where they need to stop. Oh, Classic will never be the same as original, just because they added in a bunch of the quality of life stuff that they had later in game. Believe me, I played Classic. I remember having to have bags specifically for ammunition as a hunter. I can remember having to keep meat and train my actual pets and stuff and level all of my pets individually as a hunter. Warlocks having to go out into the world and charge up soul stones so that they could actually raid properly. And coming in with like thousands, or not thousands, but hundreds of soul stones ready to go so that they could raid or do dungeons properly. You wanted to cook? Alright, you need a flint and tinder, you need wood, and you need something in order to make it happen. Individual... This one was one of my favorites. This is something I loved, and I so am upset that I don't have this character anymore. I don't have access to this character anymore. I don't know what happened to him. But I leveled one of my Taurens all the way up to 900 on his unarmed fisting skills. And it was great. I loved individual skills that you leveled up. That was fantastic. Now, I understand not everybody wants to go around fisting every single kobold you see. Not everybody wants to go around fisting bosses in order to level up skills. But there was that little extra thing of, as you leveled up something, like as you leveled up stabs, you got better with stabs. Your stabs would do more damage. They'd have a better crit chance. As you got unarmed. And I mean, like, the achievement was called, someone asked for a knuckle sandwich. And I love crap like that. All of that went away. Yeah. No. Mages didn't get rich off of teleports. Yeah, you tipped a mage for a teleport because you knew that mage just blew 40 gold to send your butt to Dalaran. No. Mages got rich off mage food. Mages got rich off of create food and create drink. At which point, your mage just became a vending machine. They put money in, you vomited food out. Yup. And everybody wanted mage food. That's how a mage made money. Oh, what was it? Monk and I were talking about stuff last week. We missed the old trade chat. None of this, hey, who wants to buy my runs for this? Hey, buy a key for this. Go get AOTC from this guild. No, we missed the old trade chat. The old trade chat where everything ended with in the anus. You would link a skill, so it would be like, rend and tear in the butt. Shattering thunderhoof in the butt. And it would just be that for just hours upon hours on end. You go into trade chat, and it would just be whatever linked skill in the butt. It was great. You could get a fantastic set of laughs off that. I know! And to me, that is classic WoW. Nowadays, you do that stuff, somebody reports you. But they won't report the gold sellers. They won't report the people doing stuff They won't report people, like, actually going against terms of service. No, they'll report the person that does the whatever link in your butt. That and Crossroads. No, not the Crossroads. The Barrens. Trying to cross the Barrens with general chat on. Oh. That was a test of sanity. That was just a test of sanity to get through the Barrens. With your general chat on. So bad. Do people still do runs into Stormwind, and Orgrimmar? Like, trying to take out the war chiefs and the alliance leaders? Because that was something we used to do. It used to be a weekly thing in my guild. Goldshire with General on, exact same thing. That's the alliance version. The Barrens was just so much worse because so many more Horde players. But there used to be achievements, and I don't know if there still are, for the Horde and for the Alliance, where you would go and take out, like, the 4 main leaders of each faction. And it used to be something that we would get, like, 2 or 3 raid groups together. It would be, like, 120 players all trying to work together to push their way through and get this thing done. And it became just a slaughter fest. It was fun. But I don't know if people do that anymore. I don't think I ever saw anybody ever trying to put together a run like that. Where you just go and assault the enemy faction strong area. Because I was able to go in and get stuff. You're kidding. There's an item in Path of Exile called the Golden Hand, Touch of Midas, and the first person to get it links it and puts job after, so it becomes the Golden Hand job. See, crap like that is fun. Crap like that is so much fun. Oh, good lord. I might not need to do a second dump of charcoal. I'm going to, but... Woo! My hickory caught fire. I'm starting to get some white on those coals down there. Hey, buddy. How's buddy? How is Reese dog? Alright. Well, let's grab this leg of lamb and go chuck it at the grill. I mean, if it's already up to temp, it's already up to temp. We'll just keep it on the far side away from the fire. And there we go. And now we wait like 6 hours. So I will need to melt down some butter a little bit later on and throw butter at it. But we will keep cycling hickory and apple for the smoke flavor. It should give it a really rich, tasty flavor. All right. So then, not gonna lie, this app works a lot better than the one that we had for Mixer. The Twitch livestream app works a lot better than the one we had for Mixer. Because you'd go to, like, switch cameras and the app would crash. And I guess update on Vampire Survivors. I have seen Toasty several times pop up in the corner going "Panini" after I've nailed out the Green Reaper. But I'm not fast enough on my buttons in order to unlock her. Or, like, it comes at such a shock that I'm just like, oh no! Because she's only there for, like, as long as it takes her to say "Panini" and then it's gone. And you gotta hit it when she's on that, like, split second of frame or two. So I've seen her. I know she's there. I know I can get her. I'm just not fast enough yet. What is an ox of your own, Kiba? An OOX. Like, when you say it, I know I'm gonna just be like, oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, the robot chickens, okay. Is that the one that unlocks the pet version? Because I don't remember having to do anything special to get a robot chicken as a pet. Because I had robot chickens as pets. As my hunter. This is going to be the fun one. I gotta go move a 30-pound table in. So we'll get everything prepped up and ready. Oh man, you can smell the smoke over here on the front of the house even. There we go. The different fraction can kill your chicken doing the quest, and I think the chicken will attack the first enemy it sees. Fun. Did I have a robot chicken? Like companion pet? I think I had a robot chicken companion pet. I know I had robot squirrels. Anyway, it's not like it matters. It's not like it matters. At this point, I am not going back to WoW. Because I know me. I know I'm going to want to do the raids, and I know I'm going to want to do all that stuff, and I don't want to get into that position again. Okay, I'm going to set the camera here. By that time I should be able to dump the second set of coals, and that'd be the end of it. We're gonna go grab a 40-pound table. By the way, the table just keeps getting heavier every time I talk about it. And I will be right back. 25-pound table. You're looking at me going, oh, what's wrong with you? It's just a folding table. It's a folding table that was rebuilt using pallet boards. My dad saved the frames and then went and bought pallet wood and rebuilt the table. These things are heavy. Alright, I think people can get in and out that way. Move this one back so that we can sneak through here. I gotta run power under there for laptops and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, an escort quest does sound like something I would do. Especially if it was for some trivial little stupid item. Alright, they're the same height. That's always good. Nope. I'm just gonna leave that there. And there. Now to get chairs for around here. We've got I believe it's 7 people for our table tonight. So I need to set up 7 spots. That should be good enough. 2 6-foot tables. That should be good enough for our group. I mean, it's what we normally have. And it's between this room or the toy room. And I think I can actually get more room out of the living room. Is that an is that an Adventure Quest, Kiva? The Dragon Bunny? Not gonna lie, it sounds hilarious. Second Cole's dump. That ought to be plenty hot. Awesome. I love doing stupid stuff for pets. Can you hear it crackling? Sound is so nice. I love that sound. All right. Let's throw a little bit of this in. You know, I could start storing my stuff in my old wood chest. Could start storing my woods in my wood chest. That's where all my peach wood was. Oh, the bone's already starting to get a little bit of a smoke glaze to it. I love it. It's still cold. Hasn't been on too long yet. All right. Let's go put my wood away for now. This is when I open my shed and say, hey, Walter, I got a new girlfriend today. Nope. You know, if anybody gets that reference, first off, you're a horrible person. Secondly, if anybody gets that reference and knows what I'm talking about, I will award a Stream Loop chest for that. That is a stupid thing. That's a meat thermometer. I wonder, what's the delay like? Well, I can't see the chat on screen, but to me, outside, I am in the house. Yeah, right now I'm in the house, and on my preview, it is, I think, me getting ready to do the second charcoal dump. Yeah, I'm talking about my wood chest right now. Okay. So, yeah, it's according to my end, it's a little bit delayed. Good Lord, that is hot right there. Hot. Was it a viral video? Actually, no. No, it was not. It was not a viral video. Alright, we're going to move this out to the shed. And I think I am. I think I'm going to move my wood sacks into my wood chest. Alright, so there's hickory charcoal. Here's mesquite and cherry wood. Those make for some really good burgers. They make for some excellently tasting armadillo eggs on Easter. Ew! So, I am not going to be moving wood into my wood chest right now. That's gross. Alright, so back to the shed with you. There was a lot of wood blood in there. Yeah, that was a lot of rotted peachwood in there. That's a shame, because peachwood is not one you normally get to smoke with, and it has a really interesting flavor to it. So I guess I just gotta wait till the orchard grows up to where it needs pruning again. My mom and I will go drive around down in the orchard and take out some of that stuff. Grab some of these loose charcoal chunks from around here. In you go. This is the best part about grilling, is you get to fire the stuff. Oh, I think you're onto something, Kiba. Hey, Walter. I got a new girlfriend today. Like I said, That was a messed up video. Alright, we're going to throw some apple wood in there. Alright. Just in case it starts to rain again. Which, I mean, the sky cannot make up its mind on what it wants to do. Because it was overcast and nasty and starting to rain, and now it's all sunny and whatnot. Partly cloudy. Alright, so now let's go get power cords and start routing the table for power. I'm watching my playback right now, and it's just fire. It's fire. I'm not gonna lie, that is the best part about grilling, is you get to set fire to things. I'm not an arsonist. No. What was that? No, you have to fire responsibly. There are consequences if you fire irresponsibly. And into the office. If I set it here, that might be an angle you guys are more familiar with. Might be one you're like, oh, I recognize this one. I know this place. He is at home. Alright, I need this. Is there anything else I need? I think this is it for right now. Alright, let's go route power to the table before we go check on meat again. This is the fun part, is you got to keep the heat low, but you got to keep the heat up. Do I want an extension cord or do it? Nah. I think I can get away with just power strips. Grab my geek famous Ike's dice bag. Ice dice. I'll get my spot at the table set up. Which, where do I want to sit? The worst possible seat is right there in the middle. So that's naturally the spot that I'm going to try to give to Monk, is right there in the middle, so he's trapped all night long. Can't ever move. Worst Nintendo games are Pocket Camp. I liked Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp was just needy. It was whiny. It wanted you to spend all of your time and a large chunk of your money on things. But I mean, if you didn't have anything to do, it was great in the car. The Mario Kart game, the first week was pretty good. First week, second week was pretty good. When they started introducing new karts, new characters, new everything about every other week, that's when I had a problem with it. Oh, like, yeah, Pocket Camp was needy. Pocket Camp was needy. It wanted all your time. Because, I mean, like, I would exit out of the phone. I would exit out of the app. It would pop back up and say, hey, so-and-so is... It's like, hey, Loletta is here to check on your flowers. And I was like, I just left you. I don't care. I have things I have to do. I have places I have to go. I mean, that's like the worst. No. No. But I mean, that's a lot of mobile games. Let's be honest. Is it in there? No. This one? Yeah! Power cords. So that's got 3 outlets on it. If I got 6 guys coming, if I got 7 people at the table, 3 holes is not going to be enough. We're going to need more holes. There we go. Are you laughing at my math, Kiba? Are you laughing at my math if I need more holes? That's not very nice to do. No, it's not very nice at all. Oh, that's not gonna fit under the couch. Oh, that is a much shorter cable. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. I might need... Did I already hit my 10,000 steps for the day? Woohoo! 10,000 steps. I'm done walking. Invis needs more holes. You do know that you have several million holes so tiny that you can't see them with your eyes, right? Yeah, they're my pores. But last time I tried, a USB doesn't fit in my pores. Oh, hey, it fits! Sick! Oh yeah, my wife doesn't want me to use sick anymore. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It might be extension cording time. Or power strips. Ooh, power strips. I could power strip this. Let's power strip this. Power strips! The sad thing is I think I'm running out of power strips. Scavenge one for my bedroom. Stuff it in your nose. I'm sure that'll send signals. Ugh. All right, power strip. One of our 6 holes. Perfect. This hose has enough holes. So that one can pull out, and this one can shove in. It'll be great. There we go. Ow. Oops. Fit, dang you. There we go.